Hey everybody, Connor here and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, it really helps me out, and if you enjoy the video at any point, be sure to give it a like rating as it really helps me out and shows your support. So, getting straight into this video, I'm going to be going and seeing the band New Year's Day very soon. I've seen them before supporting another band a couple of years ago. Well, it's more than a couple, it was like 5 years ago now, so been a little while, but they finally came over to the UK to headline, so I really wanted to go and get down there and see them as they released a new album last year. So I'm going to go over that new album in this video and talk to you about it, and then in next week's video I shall talk to you about my experience at the show and let you know how that went on and if it was a good time and kind of what the energy was like there, since it'll be their first time headlining. I feel like that'll be quite a good experience to share, just like my last video. So getting straight into it, I'm clearly a fan of the band because, as you can see, they're on the poster behind me, which is actually signed because it came with the vinyl which I have here, as I do collect physical media, which is quite nice to have. I'm a big collector of those kind of things, so I have a vinyl copy of it, and the poster behind me is signed as it came with the pre-order of the vinyl. So yeah, this is the vinyl. It's a really nice cover. I really like it. It's the singer which is on the front. As you can see, is a female, which is really awesome in the metal genre. We don't have a huge amount of female singers, but it's definitely increasing in recent years. And this is Ash Costello. You can see she usually has red and black hair. She's recently changed it to black and blonde, which is still nice, but I like the red and black, so accentuating that on the album cover I thought was a really cool idea. And not having a band name or anything on that just really keeps it clean to show off the artwork the best it can. And then taking a look at the back, we have the band name at the top and all of the songs which is on each side of the vinyl. I'll quickly show you guys the inside. So the sleeve on the inside for the vinyl, blank on one side, and then it just has a bunch of credits and telling you who's in the band, that kind of thing. And if we take a look at the vinyl itself, which actually is very nice, I do like this. It is half red and half black, just like her hair. And yeah, I thought this was a really cool idea. I do love the coloured vinyls that bands often come out with. It's a lot nicer than it just being plain black, so I'm quite a big fan of that. And going through the album itself and giving you a little review here, some of the standout songs for me personally is Skeletons, as it's kind of just the lyrics are really good in that song. It's very relatable. It's all about having the metaphor of skeletons in your closet, like you have kind of things in your past that you want to hide, and the song's about speaking to someone and trying to get them to come out and learn about their dark history and trying to be supportive to them. And also the song I'm Not Sorry, or My Monster, she's singing about how she's stronger than any kind of issues or monsters that she's had, such as mental health problems that everyone goes through. And the album's very much about being strong in yourself and being confident in yourself, and obviously that is a major theme that female artists within the genre have to go through as well. So she's particularly focusing on that in some of the songs, such as Misunderstood, where it's instead of it being misunderstood with one S, it's miss as in the female title, so M-I-S-S, so it's capitalized like that, so she's misunderstood, but it could be relatable to anyone as well that's feeling that sort of way. So I do really enjoy the album and the band as a whole for what Ash Costello is standing for, because she's really at the forefront of female singers within the industry and pushing girls to be strong and confident and just kind of be themselves, really, because there's no reason otherwise to be any different. And I will say that this album is also a lot different from their previous albums, because they have said themselves as a band that they've tried to be a lot heavier in terms of the music style within this album compared to previous albums, such as Malevolence was a little bit heavy, but this one's even more heavier in terms of their sound. I apologise, it's a really bad way of putting it, it's heavier, but you really just have to listen to it to understand. But yeah, it is definitely a, you know, kind of more guitar focused and drum focused album compared to previous ones, which were a little bit more, I don't want to say upbeat, but they were more within the emo or kind of punk genres, whereas this is definitely more in the hard rock genre. And obviously the lyrics are really strong as well, as I was mentioning. A couple of the songs, such as I don't know, Poltergeist and I Survived, they're still good songs. I wouldn't say that there's a bad song on the album, but Asha said herself as well that a lot of the songs are a little bit repetitive, but it's the way that they're written. They're trying to be more pop orientated so that they can really appeal to a wide audience as possible, as many bands would want to do. But within, you know, the rock and metal genre, a lot of bands are very constricted with their audience, whereas New Year's Day, I feel like, are very open and they're very accessible for anyone to get into. Despite them having a heavier hard rock sound, it is still very clean lyrics, but she can also have deeper, kind of more, not screamo, but she can definitely change her vocal range to suit a more rock audience, but also appeal to a wider pop audience, which overall, just the whole dynamic of the band, I feel, works really well, and they're only getting better and better. So I'm really excited to see them on this headline tour that they're going to go and do. Only a couple of days until I go and see them. I feel like they're going to have really good energy because they had that when they were supporting previous bands, and I really look forward to going and seeing them. So be sure to leave a comment down below what you think of the album. Have you listened to it? Do you like New Year's Day? Do you not? Maybe you should go and have a listen, because I would definitely recommend the album, at least starting here and then maybe going off into their other songs. Their previous album as well, Malevolence, was very good. So definitely go and check them out if you're into this kind of genre, or if not, then it's still worth a listen, because as I said, they're very accessible to anyone to get into. So I've been That Scottish Nerd, and I will see you guys in the next video.